Oh my God, friends, I'm back. It's been some months, I think. And you know what's crazy? I get in my head about it. I feel bad about not showing up. Because I know some of you are interested in what I have to say. And I have a lot of great things to say. Um, it used to be nothing would ever get in my way. If I got focused on something, get out of my way because I'm just going to run you over. I'm very focused in that way. Um, but you know what's been getting in my way? Parenting. Legit. Because you know what's crazy about parenting is you're in charge of a whole other being. And on top of a whole other being, for those of us who are parenting while outside of an intimate relationship, well, single parenting or co-parenting or separate homes, whatever it is, we also have a whole home to take care of and make sure that it's adequate for a growing child and all the things that, yes, there's a lot to that, right? So for me to be here and show up, it takes a lot sometimes. I was talking with a friend earlier this week about sort of the difficulty of both parenting and being a visionary, having this great vision. I tend to have eagle vision. I fly very high and I can see and project brilliant vision for our country, our planet, my family, my community, myself. I have a very rich inner life. So I'm up here as the eagle, sort of flying alone and doing all my work. And then bam, I gotta make breakfast. So I come all the way, swoop all the way down to earth, if you will, swoop all the way back down into this reality. Um, and I make breakfast. And then I'm like, okay, let me take flight again. And then gotta drop him off at school. Nope, not doing it now. Okay, I'm just gonna float low. Okay, get back from that. I'm like, whew, taking a break, trying to get focused. Okay, I got bills. I gotta check in with these people. I got 50 unread text messages on my phone. All of the parenting, and some of this I think is more feminine in nature too, that comes naturally with having a child, making connections with other mothers, and making sure my son has other children to play around and play around with and do 4-year-old things. Imagination or all the things, the nature, and whew. So I've been gone for a hot minute, but it has been so, so lovely because part of my path is not just about having this brilliant vision, but also being an example in that vision. And part of my vision holds community as central to great change in our country, on our planet, in our cities and towns, having the village to support us. And so if I know that that has to be a part of the model, I would be a bad leader to skip over that in my own life and just preach it, tell you this is what you need, but I'm not practicing it. So how would I know? So all of that to say, it has been a beautiful season for me of feeling my village around me, feeling people coming in to support me, and also sort of recalibrating with a much bigger village at this point. Um, I've had some very wise friends come along, some very compassionate friends, some very affirming friends come along, and I am so excited. I have been praying for this last year or so to be aligned, to be brought together with people like myself who want to do positive things in the world, who want to create this positive change in the world. And I'm seeing them come through. They're showing up, and we're having these beautiful conversations about just a deeper understanding of life, a deeper meaning of life, a more connected relationship with one another. I just recently started working with 3 brilliant individuals. 2 of them have a nonprofit here in Decatur, and the third is a very close friend, a sister to me, and just in having conversations with these three, being brought in alignment with all of us, it has elevated me in a way and sort of reignited a fire under me while also supporting me. So some people will come into our lives and they'll be like, I believe in you. You can do it. Cheerleaders, right? You can do it. But that cheerleader isn't the one who's helping to do the build. If you're, let's say, on a sports team, the cheerleader isn't the one shooting the baskets with you or receiving your passes and things like that. The cheerleader is the cheerleader. And so I've had those types of people come through of being the cheerleader. Go ahead, you're doing great. You're doing great. But these people who have come into my life also are doing some of the work. And each has their own gift, and they're all doing it in their own way, on their own path. And yet here we are together, like, yeah, we can hook this together, and we can do these things together. And it's been a joyous space to be in, recalibrating still, which is why I've been so quiet of in the togetherness. I have a tendency to lose myself. And so I'm sort of recalibrating right back into my center, and I'm landing in front of you today feeling so centered within myself and so grateful for the work that's happening, and having deja vu in this very moment as I record this, that I've already recorded this. So have I recorded this? One of those brilliant moments where you just know that you're on to something, you're on the path. If you ever get deja vu, that's my interpretation of it. It's feeling like I've been here before. No, God gave me that vision before I was here, and now I'm here. I'm doing it. I'm on the path. Thank you, God. Yeah, so I'm back, and I'm grateful for you for being here with me wherever you are, for listening. I think sometimes that's a good start, listening, understanding. But there is so very much to come. My girl Lauren and I are embracing one another and empowering one another, and it's such a gift. Yeah, all my friends actually, and the village around me, and the people who are showing up, I believe because of prayer. Maybe some time put into. I've been doing a lot of work, giving to people. That is my path, to be of service. So I put in some work, but I never will cease to be grateful for the people who show up and want to walk beside me or teach beside me, to enjoy view. Anyway, peace and love.